our current reality. Truth, unashamed, unafraid. So I've been watching this Judge Kavanaugh and Dr. Ford situation for a couple weeks now, and I've been closely following it and trying to figure out what's been going on between the two. Now, I'm not all hip all about it, and I'm not all super emotional about it, but I feel like after I saw the confirmation vote happen, especially the vote that happened the day before, I felt like I had to give my 2 cents into it. I really did not want to touch the subject because it's got a lot of people hype right now. It's got a lot of people emotional, and I really did not want to, really discuss it or touch it, but I'm going to touch it anyway. You know how I do.
So these are pro-Kavanaugh guys, but they're kind of trolling, so I'm not sure if it's worth getting. Yeah, I want to get legit pro-Kavanaugh. Shame!
Nah. That right there is a clear example of the reason why you can't trust the media. Did you hear what that man said? He said that those are pro people over there, pro-Kavanaughs, so he doesn't know if they're worth getting. And of course, this is what people are not going to understand, is that they want to show you this so they can continue to fuel your emotions. They don't want to get the positivity of the person. They always want to get the negativity. They want to continue to fuel and put more gas on the fire of people's emotions. The media feeds their emotions, and people believe the media for some odd reason. I don't know. Maybe it's what they prefer, but they never ever want to show you the positivity of something. But this is what they're told to do, and I cannot believe people enjoy doing this.
So these are pro-Kavanaugh guys, but they're kind of trolling, so I'm not sure if it's worth getting. Yeah, I want to get legit pro-Kavanaugh. Yeah, I want to get legit pro-Kavanaugh.
That lady's probably thinking right now, was this really worth it? Look at the look in her face while she's getting handcuffed. They always fall silent when they're getting handcuffed. There's nothing to say. And while the actual media is just filming them, it's almost as if they're setting them up for failure. I mean, I'm not knocking these people off. Maybe they are standing up for what they think is right, but look how the system is playing them. Now, this young lady is probably going to have a criminal record somehow, some way, some citation or something, but she's getting handcuffed. The system is going to do and carry on the way it's always been carried on, regardless of the people are protesting or not. Yeah, the system is going to play them, and look what's going on. They're not the ones getting handcuffed. They are.
Vote them out! 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 Vote them out!
I have to say, even though they're standing up for what you think is right, these cops don't think that. They don't care about that. They're being told what to do. And what they're told to do right now is to lock these people up. Get them by the dozen. It does not accomplish anything. This protesting accomplishes nothing. All they did was just basically sit on the steps, chant a little bit, hold up signs, and then get locked up. What did that accomplish? I don't think this is the way that you should protest in the 21st century. The system is going to do, regardless of what you think or say, they're going to do what they want. Look at these police officers. Look at them. Got them by the dozen. Got them by the dozen. Locking them up. Those cops don't care about that. They're just putting them in the paddy wagon and hauling them off to jail. They don't got to deal with this. The system does not got to deal with this. Kavanaugh and all them are just looking at this while they're continuing to do what they want to do, regardless of what you think or say.
This is what democracy looks like!
Talking in my ear.
This is what democracy looks like!
I can't hear us.
This is what democracy looks like!
Yeah, this is democracy. Right here. 100% handcuffed behind your back. Silent. Rights revoked and everything. That's your democracy, people. This is what you're going to get when you try to challenge the system. Right there.
We have our opinions. We support Judge Kavanaugh, but we're also here to, we support women, and we're not, a lot of these women need to be heard, and there's a lot of hurt in this country that needs to be healed.
How do you feel about the Me Too movement?
Of course, another tactic to try to trip the guy up. The media is smart, but you got to understand that that question that was asked was an attempt to derail this man's moral standards on what he thinks of other things.
How do I feel about it? I really don't know that much about it other than, a lot of allegations against, different executives in the media. How do I feel about it? I think, I'm a husband, I have 2 daughters, and, I support women, I love women, and, I think women need to be heard, and I think anybody that's sexually assaulting women should be put in jail, period.
Move location or switch around or what?
Why I don't believe her? I'll be glad to tell you. None of the people she claims were there corroborated her story. 4 people she claims were there say it didn't happen. They don't have any recollection of it.
They don't recall it happening.
So,
Well, let me ask you
her best friend doesn't even back her up. She says she believes her, but everybody would want to believe their friend. That doesn't mean it happened. There's just no evidence.
Right, but it's not. It's no. I don't know.
She
Yeah, another thing. It isn't like these guys got this all planned out and everything. I mean, look at this. The woman is being interviewed and then someone else comes up and starts talking, asking her questions. And then I love it how the producer or whoever's holding the mic swings the mic to the other lady, which is obviously a protester against Kavanaugh. And then she's like, oh yeah, I don't want to talk to Mike. Yeah, we already know what's going on. This was set up. The woman got set up.
I can't remember where it happened. When it
Be argumentative. I'm really trying to understand. Like when you see all these people, many of us who are survivors of sexual assault.
Look, listen, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, and I'm not saying that women should not be listened to.
My name is Bilal Askaryar. First name is First name is spelled B-I-L-A-L. Last name is A-S-K-A-R-Y-A-R.
Where are you from?
I grew up in California, but I live in D.C. now.
Right. Why are you here today?
I'm here because I believe women, and I think that the highest court of our country should not have 2 rapists. We have Clarence Thomas on there who has assaulted women, and now we're going to have Justice Kavanaugh. If Justice Kavanaugh really wanted to have a free and fair investigation into the sexual allegations and go through those and show that he was innocent, then okay, maybe he deserves that vote. But he has not given us the opportunity to have a free and thorough investigation into these allegations. So I'm here to support Dr. Ford and the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of female and other sexual assault survivors who are having to relive their trauma because of what's been going on.
There are some that say that Judge Kavanaugh being appointed to the Supreme Court will invalidate the Supreme Court. Is that how you feel?
Absolutely, absolutely. We already, like I said, we already have Clarence Thomas on there who shouldn't be there, and now we're going to have a alleged rapist. If at the very least we should have a thorough investigation into these allegations before there should be any vote. Justice Kavanaugh or Judge Kavanaugh also was completely partisan in his testimony before the Senate. He talked about Democratic.
They go out there, they protest, and then they go to jail. But right here, I want you guys to clearly see what's really going on. How the government is using this as a tactic to enrage and inflame people's emotions and get them to do this. And then when they're finished, they simply discard them by having them arrested and removed. This is not the way things should be. And these people are so flared up about what's going on that they don't even realize how this is working. How this is working not in their favor. And just so you know, the woman decided to fade out in the wind. So now these people have to deal with being arrested, protesting, holding signs for no reason, when nothing gets accomplished. When they protest, the very elected officials who go to their aid are not really on their side. They're not really for the American people. They're not really going to help them. No, they don't want to help them because everything is played from the same hand. This is why I try to tell people, you got to go about this a different way. Don't feed into the system. Don't let it eat off and feed off your emotions. You can handle this a different way. But you see, when we get inflamed with our emotions, well, this is your end result.